Okay. New Medieval Chronicles. Medieval Chronicles 8. Recipe for becoming a god. First, create the devil. Second, have the devil harass the masses. Finally, become their god by defeating the very devil you created. What's your choice of poison, good sir? One devil's bane on the rocks. Right away. Here you are, sir. May your nose always lead you to blood. And may that blood be of our enemies. Bows approvingly. Damn it! How can you see my expressions when I'm wearing this goddamn mask? Face is not the only part of the body that reacts to lies or bluffs. There are several signs for it. Boss Accord, we've delivered the shipment. That's good. Any problems? Well, a cop seemingly stumbled upon us when we were transferring them. Of course, we took care of that guy. Didn't even make a sound as we dumped his remains in the river. That's good. The water will wash away any remaining evidence. They won't trace it back to us. Still, we should be careful. Which region was the cop from? We should halt all operations over there till things cool down. Officer Dale was a cop of 2 years from the Central Department of Rydia's Law Headquarters. And as someone who knew him personally, I feel that his death was not only tragic but also cruel. You. Who are you? Me, I'm just a cop who wishes to drink in the name of my departed friend. And if given the chance, to personally wring the neck of the one who killed him. Well, I don't know about your second wish, but this bar can certainly fulfill your first wish. Barkeep, free drinks on me for I'm Officer Gru. I thank the good owner of this place, Mr. Accord, for his pleasant invitation. He knows. Damn, is this a raid? I promise, I'll pay you back your kindness at my earliest convenience. 100 times fold.
I know all the dark places where my mind goes. And now I know.
I'm not sure if Gru was younger in that one.
I know all the dark places where my mind goes.
Wait, is this the incident 15 years ago? Ah, Skybound, yep. What can I get for you, officer? I think I'll have the Devil's Bane on the rocks, please. Yeah, he knows our passcode? Calm down, the process is not complete yet. Good choice, sir. Here you are, sir. May your nose always lead you to blood. And may that blood be of our enemies. Sir. You talk like an enemy, but he knows the passcode only the truly trusted members of our group knows. I'll need to study him in more details. Please, officer, a morning man shouldn't drink alone. How about you join me? Why, thank you. The owner of this place is truly a kind and generous man. That is some brew. My compliments to the one who brewed it. Why, thank you. I brewed them myself. I take pride in my work. Really? Then why do you run a criminal organization if your business is that good? This bastard. I oughta... Calm down. Officer Gru. It seems as impertinent that I must know about one thing from you. Oh yeah? What's that? Are you with us or against us? Fine, with. Of course, I'm with you. Who'll be stupid enough to say otherwise when surrounded by bloodthirsty criminals? Well, clearly me. Really? Why should we believe you? Officer Doyle, your rat in the force convinced me. You see, I'm having some monetary issues thanks to my gambling. Oh, you're a gambling man, Officer Grew? How about we play a hand? I'm quite the gambler myself. Sure. What are we betting? Things are going well as far as I'd hoped. It really is an addict gambler. Nothing. We're just playing for fun. Well, that sucks. Let's play anyway. I'm pretty good at hiding my expressions. We'll see. Playing poker. These are some pretty good cards, but I can't let them know that. I must show... well, I mean, either pain, sadness, or anger. Looks like his cards suck. So much for great at hiding his expressions. You know what? I changed my mind. What would you like to bet? That's okay. We don't need to bet. Nonsense. How about if I lose, I'll give you 100 silver coins? 100 silver? Yes. What if I lose? I don't have that kind of money. Then how about you work for me? Same as Doyle. Nothing illegal, but definitely questionable. Are you joking, sir? Isn't this a win-win situation for me? I earn money either way. I accept. Then it's a deal. Let's show our hands. 2 pairs, kings and queens. Very well done, sir. This junior is impressed. However, a pair of each king and queen. I need to play a better hand to win. I believe 3 aces would trump that. Am I right? What? I told you I have a good poker face. But don't you think it's funny? Having 3 of a kind, no matter the rank, is somehow better than having a pair of kings and queens. Ugh. So what? It just goes to show that 3 minds who think alike are more dangerous than 2 different pairs who think differently. Seems you're more smart than I thought. If you think they'll dance under your thumb like that idiot Doyle, you're sorely mistaken. I want a partnership. Are you serious? I'm a higher rank than Doyle. I can make things so easier for you that your operations will feel as if they're coated with butter. That doesn't sound half bad. What kind of partnership are you looking for? It's very simple. I'd like 5% of every shipment of goods that goes through me. Are you joking? I already pay a lot to pass those shipments to others, and you want a whole 5%? Yes, because if you go through me, you won't have to pay anyone else. I'll handle everything. Don't worry, I'm not going to rob you blind. Oh, sorry, that was rude of me, seeing as how you're half blind already. Shut the hell up. They laughed. Let's try one shipment first. I'll decide what to do on how you perform this time. Great. Are we discussing the details here? Or are we going to your secret lair first? Nope. Better not risk it. So the entrance to the lair is on the left side. People will always check their pockets if you yell pickpocket. What? Do you think I have shipments ready for like food orders? No. I'll send you the letter with the details later. Oh, that's okay too. But I was really expecting to buy some grapes. Damn it, Gru. Making me stand in the cold like that. I'd punch you if you weren't surrounded by gangsters. You wanted to do an operation right now to buy some damn grapes? The hell is wrong with you? Can't you buy grapes with the 100 silver you just won? Oh yeah, thanks. I'll need to tell Carter which direction is the entrance to. Wait, where was the entrance situated again? Left. Right. I should have left a long time ago. Sorry for disturbing your tranquility. That smartass. I ought to whip him good when we go back. So, thanks for today. I hope my presence hasn't left you with a peace of mind. Finally. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to a gambler's den with 100 silvers. I bid you farewell. Fine. Oh, and next time, let me meet the real boss of this business. What are you talking about? I am the boss of this place. I thought so too at first, but then I made fun of your eye patch and everyone laughed. Eh? So? What kind of idiots would laugh at their boss? That too is in front of him, especially a crime lord such as yourself. Pardon me. Good luck, Carter. Find out more about this Gru. I don't trust him for 1 second. Should I report this to the boss? No. We shouldn't disturb it, and every time a fly enters this place, we'll handle this ourselves. Besides, I don't like disturbing the boss when he's busy working on something. In his room, in the secret lair. So this is the secret hideout of the Bloodhound Mafia. I was expecting crossbows and skull. Guess I have watched too many plays. Bloodhound secret hideout. Note, don't tell people about this place. There's a reason we call it a hideout. Control yourself, Carter. This is not the time nor the place. Feels like there's something metallic kept in here. Okay. Damn, it's locked. But it's locked from the outside, so the key must be here somewhere. There's some things in here. Maybe I can open the door with one of these. Clearly, it's the chicken leg. Oh, that actually drains credibility? Never mind. Did I just try to open the door with a chicken leg? Obviously that was the wrong item. I don't see any holes matching the ring's design. Obviously that was the wrong item. Phew. Thank God most of these guys seem to be dumb thugs. How'd they leave such an important item lying around? Damn, I have to pee so bad. Why is it my turn to guard the corridor? Damn it, Steve, you tardy asshole. Looks like that guy's more worried about his pants than guarding the place. Works for me, it makes it easier to slip by. What is this place? A lounge room for bad guys? I'm seeing a lot of stuff here. Maybe I can collect enough evidence to put that Accord guy in prison for eternity. Weird. I recognize this painting, but I remember it is still in the Rydian Museum of Arts. There's only one way for this painting to be in two places at once. This one is a forgery. Forgery, huh? Seems Accord's branch of operations isn't limited to smuggling. Why are there bags of grain here? These are red wheat grain from Scion. These grains are rare and currently illegal in Rydia. It's obvious that Accord is smuggling them. Hoarding maybe? He's hoarding these grains and will sell them later at a high price to the rich society of Rydia for an exorbitant price. Boxes. It smells of sandalwood. These must contain sandalwood logs that have a strong smell. This can only happen because of illegal logging. They must be doing that in the Rydian forest. I must find and stop them when I get out of here. This pot smells weird. It's an addictive drug. One taste of it can make a person go crazy for more. These fruits. Is he planning on growing them? That bastard will make the Rydian population addicted to drugs just for money. Even kids will be addicted if this spreads in the market. There. This should slow down their progress until we catch them. Heh. Still exists. Who's sleeping here? What's this? A book? This book has a bunch of numbers in it, so it could possibly be an accounts book. It's an incredible find. The accounts here can be traced to a cord. Just this one book is enough to arrest him right now. What's this? A letter? The Rydian Defense Academy is thinking of hiring more janitors. Send some of our people to apply for the job. Leave the rest to me. Huh? How'd they know about the inside workings of the academy? There's only one answer. There's a mole in the academy. A spy has infiltrated the academy, and he or she is planning on having more members of the Bloodhound Mafia join. Damn, the letter does not signify the spy's name. Looks like we have a manhunt in our hands after I'm done here. That should be more than enough to take down Accord and his entire gang. I must make my way out and... What the... Is someone there? Damn, have I been found out? What is a god? But more importantly, do they even exist? So many people worship them. So many books praise them and states the lessons that gods have given us. But none of them says where to find God. Police, hands where I can see them. Didn't you hear me? Put your hands above your head. It looks like a rodent managed to slip in. I must punish Accord the next time I meet him. Punish him? Could it be this guy is the real boss of the Bloodhounds? Officer Carter. It looks like you're here to avenge your fallen comrade. Commendable, yet foolish. What the? How did you know who I was? Tell me, Carter. Do you believe in God? What kind of question is that? Of course I do. Really? Have you ever met him? Talked to him? Did you even see your God, even once? This world is his miracle. This world's existence is the very proof of the existence of God. A valid point, but ambiguous nonetheless. Humanity has a habit of calling everything that it doesn't understand a miracle of God. And no one ever saw God. You want to see God? Shall I tell you how to meet him? Yes. Huh? God can only be seen when you abandon everything. Your life, your fears, your dreams. God can be seen by those who are trapped in a hopeless situation but wish to get out. Interesting theory. Let's put that to the test. What? What the? So tell me, Officer Carter, can you see your God now? So this is karma. I made Carter stand out here in the cold, and now I'm standing here waiting for him in the rain. I hope he finds something useful. Carter will be wary of next time when he finds out details about my true self. Carter. What's with that look? Did you get caught? It seems they didn't hurt you since they didn't know how many cops were involved. Carter. Gru. There is no God. Carter. What's wrong? What happened? Carter? Carter! Look at me! Hey! What's wrong? Did something happen? Gru, there is no point in living or dying. We're just a small grain in a vast field of crops. We exist, but are insignificant. Gru, forgive me. I am not strong enough. Carter? Carter! 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 Hey, answer me! Another experiment failed. Another believer dead. It seems that gods truly don't exist in this world. Carter, why? For the love of God, why? Why did you do this? But if there really isn't a god, aren't the masses simply worshipping an empty throne? Damn you! Damn you all to hell! Bloodhounds! I don't know what you did, but I will hunt you to the depths of the abyss itself. Throne without its owner. Isn't that the perfect place for me to sit? Operation Skybound. Don't you think the name's a little corny, Officer Valerius? I know, but please bear with it. I have personal reasons for calling it that. And please, call me Gru, Principal Azil. I understand as someone who once was in your shoes before becoming the principal of the Radiant Defense Academy, I agree. So, Principal Azil, any luck with what I asked you to look into? Yes, I think I found the student who you are looking for. Really? You found the student who's working for the Bloodhound Mafia? Hopefully, yes. But are you sure that there really is a spot in here? Everyone goes through a rigorous screening process before joining. Carter had an accounts book and a note from the Academy on his body. We managed to arrest Accord because of it. But I know he is not the true boss of the Bloodhounds, and the spy here may know more about it. The spy must have a good network, since the letter mentioned applying the Bloodhound goons to work here as janitors. Well, this student received a scholarship from a wealthy merchant family despite not having any relations to them. Could it be a shell company? A way for mafia to convert illegal money into legal by investing in fake companies? My thoughts exactly, which is why we are going to Professor Armin's class to determine the truth. Ah, we're here. Professor Armin teaches criminology. The student attends this class. He should be here somewhere. Is he learning how the police works so that he can counter them? That's dangerous. What's the student's name? The student's name is Dregg Morris. Present. Don't present me, you stump. Why are you so late? And what the hell are you holding in your hand? It's my morning breakfast, a fruit salad. Really? Why does your fruit salad smell of alcohol? It's a sangria alcoholic drink, isn't it? Well, now you're just nitpicking. A nerve. If I may, sir, you should punish Dregg for insubordination. That sounds like a good idea.
Great, I'll get the execution axe. Dibs on the executioner part.
Why does your mind always go towards capital punishment regardless of the crime, Miss Tierra? Teacher, can I get up now? No, you can't, Mr. Boris. You are supposed to be the dead body for this mock murder case. Oh, I know. Mr. Dregg, as punishment, you will solve this case on your own. What? You heard me. We were going to solve this together as a class, but you will do this alone now. That is your punishment. You have a grudge against me, don't you? You tell me. You arrived in the classroom late and drunk on top of that, with another drink in hand.
Aw, but I already got the axe. I want to chop somebody's head off. Any volunteers?
So let's intensify. Anyway, as previously discussed, Mr. Polly will be the coroner, and Miss Tierra would be the first witness to arrive at the scene. What? So I have to solve a case meant for the entire class? You ask too much of me. Relax. Professor Armin will be overseeing your work and will give hints whenever you're stuck. No, I won't. I will only clarify the data or clues you've already uncovered. This is supposed to be a punishment, remember? You want me to solve Boris's murder in a day? Do you realize how hard that is? Boris is a boring person, so there are no strong suspects. Wow, really? Screw you, dude. Shut up, Boris. The dead don't talk. Don't be stupid. Very rarely are cases solved in a day. It usually takes weeks or even months. I just want you to try and get all the data you can and present a preliminary report which satisfies me. If you don't, you will automatically get a failing grade and the others will get a demerit on their permanent records.
Eh? No way, that's so unfair.
Morris, you better solve this case before I use my hands as a neck ornament for you. You turn them against me. Whatever it takes to punish you for insulting me. Oh, seems interesting. Mind if we wait till this is over? I really want to see the brains of the guy hired by the mafia. Sure. But why do I get the nagging feeling that I know the kid from somewhere? And keep watching him. I'm sure I will come to you. Hopefully if the present crowd doesn't lynch him first. Alright, can't just walk away. Where do you think you're going? To observe the body and maybe solve Boris's murder? I already told you that will take weeks. What I meant was, you cannot enter an active crime scene without a badge. Oh, come on. I'm sure I won't be stopped that many times. Badge, or you'll automatically get a 0. Geez, fine. You are really grumpy today. Did your wife come home from vacation? Because that would explain your mood. So, Dregg, do you have something to show me before entering the crime scene? As a matter of fact, I do. Ah, good. Welcome, Officer Dregg. Though I doubt you'll get that title in the future. If I was a normal person, that would have ripped my heart. But I don't have one. Whatever, get over there. Boris was found dead this morning by Tira when she came to class first. Tira was the first to arrive. I don't believe she is that punctual. It's just a fake case, don't think about it too much. Anyway, she saw the body and immediately called the cops, which is you. Tira also would never call me for such things unless she killed him herself and want me to help her to bury the body, and then frame me. The body has a single stab wound, and it appears that the victim bled to death. Here's the primary case file for you to study. What crime did I do in my last life to have you as a classmate? Probably mass murder or something, but even then the punishment is too severe. I should have applied for the guard class instead. I'd rather stand in the blazing sun with armor on me rather than listen to your depressing thoughts. No armor in the world would protect you from my thoughts. Even a leopard does not get as shunned as you. That's because I'm rotten from the inside instead. I'm sorry your glass of beer fell down last time. It was a natural occurrence. Natural occurrence? You accidentally pushed it. Gravity is natural. Listen here, you little twerp. How would you like to die a natural death at the bottom of a cliff? This is a picture you have of you making the biggest mistake of my life. It's a picture of me as a baby. Damn it, Dad. One time I drank your beer and you spread these pictures around. You should exercise a bit. You'll feel energetic. After all, you're the boss of your own body. You should try running it like a company. Does that mean if I declare bankruptcy, it's equivalent to me dying? You can say have a next day, and you can say have a nice day, and it sounds nice, but if you say enjoy the next 24 hours, it sounds vaguely threatening. What brand of whiskey do you drink? Seems like good stuff. I'm not interested in a guy like you. I want someone who has a personality. Good choice. My personality is blander than a rice cake made with the lowest budget. This object is related to the murder. Which clue does it compare to? Damn you, Dregg. You doomed us all with your usual behavior. You talk as if this is the first time I've messed things up. How long have you known me? Long enough to know that we should stop being friends. Polly? Did your feelings get hurt? I'm sorry, I didn't really mean it. What? No, I meant to ask you if I could still buy drinks on your tab if we're not friends. You do what? That explains my bar tab. Damn you, Dregg. I think I thought you were actually heartbroken. Relax, let me buy you a drink on your tab. Ugh. Why are you so happy? It always ends badly for me when you're happy.
Oh, Dregg, I'm happy because the teacher finally used the scenario case I made, which you're currently solving.
Ah, I see. Tragedy had already befallen me before entering the classroom. Why'd you make Boris the victim in this?
I didn't. I just used Man A or Woman B to describe the characters. It was the teacher who cast the current players.
If you made this case, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a love twist in there somewhere.
Not just that, there's also an execution in the end, which is why I have the axe.
It's disturbing how cheerfully you wield that axe. I'm going to stand a few paces away from you till the end of the case. Psst. Hey, Boris. Dude, stop that. I'm supposed to be dead. How'd you end up playing the victim? Did you prank the professor or something? No. I slept in class. Why are you even taking this course? Didn't your father own a farm? Why make yourself miserable on purpose? I had no choice. My father wants me to become a land inspector so I have the power to shut down other farms who threaten him. Wait, seriously? Is your dad some kind of criminal mastermind? Wait, is your story the same as the victim of this case? Well, yes, I am playing myself, so it should be obvious, right? Good. I think I'll hold on to this information. Dude, stop breaking my concentration. How much concentration do you need to lie down and don't move? I can do that with my eyes closed. It's called sleeping. I hate you with every fiber of my being. You don't have enough fibers to carry the hate.
Bow before my mighty justice.
That sounded more threatening than a villain. Alright, tell me about the case. So according to the report, you were the first person to arrive at the scene.
Yep, I was the first person to arrive at the scene and saw Boris over there dead as a chicken that laid its last egg.
Yo, what the hell kind of comparison is that?
I can still hear his voice sometimes.
That's because I'm talking to you.
Whispers in the wind. I hope his soul will eventually get out of hell.
I don't even get to go to heaven? Ignoring the talking corpse, I find it hard to believe you were that early to class. You are not punctual.
That's true, but the tear of this story was called to beat Boris here, which is why she was the first one to find the body.
Wait, what? Boris called you here? Why?
Hell if I know.
Well, but you wrote the story, right? Why don't you remember why he called you over?
To be honest, it was written so long ago that I actually forgot what I wrote, so I can't help you.
You just reached a new level of uselessness. No wonder you don't have a boyfriend. Ah!
What the hell did you just say?
Why the hell did you utter those forbidden words? Slip of the tongue. Good thing she had an axe in the other hand. Tira, use the axe. Use the axe. Traitor! I don't remember being friends. Also, I hate you. I will remember to drown your body in lava. You have a sick sense of humor, making me read my own death report. Shut up, Boris. The dead are not supposed to judge. I hope you like the case file I wrote. It's in cursive to make the words stand out. Great. The future victims will be glad that their deaths were useful for your writing skills. Alright, so evidence doesn't do anything to them. Oh hey, a knife covered in blood. I wonder if this is related to the murder. I sense sarcasm. Let's see. If I read this report correctly, which I hope I did because it was so hard, then this knife is the murder weapon. Seriously, Border, this stinking knife killed you? How weak are you? I didn't really die, though. Shut up, Boris. You don't have guts at all. I mean that literally, since they're spread all over the floor right now. Not making my murder more gruesome than necessary. You also pooped while dying. Have some dignity in death, at least. Why you... That's the weapon that took my life. Get away from me. Why are you afraid of it? It can't kill you more than it already has.
Don't point that thing at me. I have an axe, remember?
I don't have enough info about the murder weapon to question Polly about it yet. I already told you my life history. So how much did you know Boris before he was cut down like a bamboo? You guys are saying these things on purpose to provoke me, aren't you?
What's my line again? Oh yeah, he once tried to spread rumors about me and him dating.
Rumors?
Yes, he was boasting about how he managed to score many dates with me. He was very desperate yet picky when it came to dating.
I see. Then that must have made you... That must have infuriated you to no end.
Oh yeah, and so I confronted him and threatened to kill him if he didn't stop the fake rumors.
What? You threatened to kill him?
Yeah, at least that's what it says in the lines given to me.
And you don't see the obvious problem with this statement.
What? I don't understand.
You know what? It's not an actual murder, so maybe I don't need to think too deep. Thanks for your time.
Whatever.
So what can you tell me about the victim? You know, it's funny. Nobody asked about me until I was dead. Wait, that's not funny, that's sad. I agree with the dead body. According to his classmates, this guy had no girlfriend or social activities to speak of. He didn't even have any friends. One of the classmates thought his name was Bogus. Wow, really? I guess the problem lies with me then. I should try to change my life around. Too late for that, considering you're already dead. I'm not dead, though. I can take care of that.
Don't play with a maiden's heart unless you're prepared to play with her axe.
Terrifying, but true.
I already told you about the victim's sad and pathetic life. One swing of this axe and you'll be able to touch your toes with your nose if you don't get out of my sight. Oh, what's this? I see that you found the murder weapon.
Yes, it was very cleverly hidden. I had a hard time finding it. I should receive a medal for my...
Alright already, you made your point. Besides, it was kept near the victim on purpose.
What? Why?
You tell me. Why would the murder weapon be left behind near the body?
To send a message? As a diversion? Killer panicked? I think the killer panicked and dropped the murder weapon while running away.
Maybe. It is just speculation, but it means that the killer was not mentally prepared to kill him.
Wait, so it was an accident?
That's what I wanted you to think, but the truth is, the knife is coated with a poisonous toxin.
What? How's the toxin poisonous? Unless the victim was planning on swallowing the knife, the toxin was technically venomous and not poisonous. He's right, Professor. The toxin should be classified as venomous and not poisonous.
Why does it matter? Stop getting stuck on useless points.
Wait, was the entire knife covered in this venomous toxin?
I don't know. Yes, it was covered entirely. Now leave me alone.
I see. Thanks.
So, you found the murder weapon. Congrats! Now drop dead.
That's harsh, but acceptable. When is my funeral?
No, I mean you are dead because the knife's blade is laced with a toxin and you died when you made direct contact with it.
The professor said that the entire knife is covered with the toxin, so wouldn't the killer be dead too?
Use your brain, idiot. Why would the killer touch his own toxic weapon? What do you think he used to hold it?
On top of my head, I guess the killer was wearing gloves, or at least covered the knife while holding it.
And he should be glad he did, otherwise the toxin would have made the killer hallucinate and later died from it.
Why would the killer lace the knife with the toxin when he already planned to stab Boris with it?
I guess it was an extra measure if Boris dodged it. Then even a scratch could be fatal, although it turned out unnecessary in the end.
What's with these stacked receipts? Are they part of the case? These are restaurant bills? Seems the bills are in Boris's name, so it is related to the case. But why are they here? These are kept way too far. Are they scrapped? Was I not supposed to find them? Interesting. Seems Boris ate at these romantic places with someone. There's probably... Well, I mean, all of these are the same, so I guess it has to be a date. He was on a date? I wonder if this clue was scrapped. He made the case too easy since the only woman involved here is Tira. But nonetheless, it is a great find. Some may call it cheating, but I call it a lucky opportunity. I should talk to the others about it, except for the professor, if I want more info about it. I'm done talking to you about this matter. Leave me alone. I see you've read the report. Come with me. According to the preliminary case file, Boris died because he was stabbed once in the abdomen and bled out to death. I wonder if the killer simply got bored after stabbing Boris once and left. The way a victim is killed can tell us a lot about the killer. So what does it say about the killer if his victims are postal workers? Asking for a friend. Since Boris was stabbed from the front, what does that tell us about the killer? What kind of personality does the killer have? I think the killer was confident, or careful. He was not afraid to face his victim, but was also making sure that he stabbed him. He could also be angry. Angry people lose their sense of fear when faced with pure rage. But if that was true, Boris would have looked like cheese by now since he would have been stabbed many more times. Looks like the alcohol if he had to kill all your brain cells. You are right. The person who did this was confident because either he was sure that he was stronger than the victim or maybe the killer jumped him. So we're looking for a strong man with the motive to kill Boris? Yes, also this person wasn't angry enough, so the reason to kill may not exactly be revenge or hate. Info on the victim. Talk to the coroner or any close friends of the victim for it if you haven't already. A grave mound. What's up with these receipts? Didn't the professor discard those because it proved that the victim used to date the first witness? First witness? Do you mean Tira? Of course Tira. She even made the case Boris pay the bills. Made the case too easy. Wait, where'd you get those? Lying in the corner, almost out of reach. Dude, and the professor discarded that clue. Don't use it unless you want to be disqualified and we all lose. Don't worry, this is just insurance in case something goes wrong. Why am I having a hard time trusting you if that's true? Well, I did let down a lot of people in my life. You are right. You should be really worried. What do you know about the receipts?
What receipts? Oh yeah, there were receipts of dinner in the case. Weird, the teacher didn't bring it up.
Probably because he scrapped it. So, tell me now, how are these receipts relevant?
Well, the victim, Boris, had supposedly invited the girl, me, to dinner a couple of times before his murder.
You mean like, he invited you on a date?
No, see, that's the thing. The girl simply thinks of it as free dinners and never as dates. Aren't the lines weird?
The case Tira is a horrible person. Well, the same as the current Tira, but in a different way.
I wonder if the professor forgot to relay this information while explaining it to the cast.
No, he definitely removed this point because it makes the victim come off as desperate and clinging, like a stalker. Hey, look at what I got.
What the? Why do you have those? The professor will stop the case if he sees those receipts.
That's what I tried telling him. I have it under control. Just tell me if this clue is still relevant or not.
Yes, they are, but it makes the case too easy. It's obvious from them that Tira has a strong motive.
How so?
Think about it. Tira took advantage of Boris's loneliness and seduced him so she can go on dates for food and gifts. But when Boris tried to make it public, she killed him to silence him. And those receipts will naturally point to Tira since she is the only woman in this case and also the first witness. so I can't prove Tira did it without the receipts, but if I use them, the professor disqualifies me. The only way to solve this case is to make Tira confess that she seduced and killed Boris. Yeah, I don't see any universe where the stubborn Tira will admit to the crime. Yeah, looks like I'm getting the demerit after all. I feel like crying now. You do that while I prepare for my funeral. I'll try to book a petting zoo for the kids whose parents will be busy dancing on my grave. Holly's theory really makes sense, but you'll need Tira's confession to win the case. I already told you about my theory. I talked to Polly, or the coroner, and he told me that Tira and the victim were at odds. That's good. That means you have a suspect. What should you do when you have a suspect for the case? Let's see. Collect related evidence, take a bribe, ignore a frame, beat till they confess is apparently the righteous standard procedure. Collect evidence to support the theory connecting them to the murder. Yes, but you must also connect the evidence you already have to the suspect. If the pieces fit together, you have a prime suspect. Well, if the evidence is not enough, then it means you haven't looked hard enough yet. There is always evidence. You just need to keep an open mind and an open eye. Well, either that or make the suspect feel trapped enough that they'll make them feel that confessing will make things better. How tedious. What did you expect? Did you think being an officer of the law was that easy? I just thought it was being a general asshole to everyone and taking bribes. Well, yes, but that's just part of it. You are a weird person. Should I take that insult seriously coming from someone like you? Why would you make yourself the prime suspect of your own case? Eh? Me? Prime suspect? Who said that? A parrot. Feels like you took advantage of Boris's loneliness by pretending to date him and get to go to fancy restaurants. And when Boris tried to make your relations public, you silenced him to protect your image. You killed him to protect your fancy image. Or at least so that case Tira did. Because we both know you currently don't have one. Finish that sentence and you will lose the ability to have kids alongside Polly. So you don't agree with the story? Aren't you going off script by denying it? That was before I knew I would play the killer. Tira Lawford wouldn't kill anyone. Innocent. Well, that's just great. How am I supposed to solve this case if the prime suspect goes off script? I don't care. I didn't do it, even if this is an imaginary case. Tira Lawford does not break her own principles. At least give me some reason. A defense even. Something I can use to win this case. Screw you. That's my defense. Lovely. I am dead. I think that's everything I could get. I should meet with the professor now. First though, check over everything. Boris, the most boring person in the universe according to Dregg. He is the victim in this fake case. I'm not boring, I just like quiet things. Teacher of criminology and serious crimes, Armin has been teaching at the academy for over 10 years now. I must have gone mad to accept this job. Student at the Writing Defense Academy whose specialty is making people lose faith in themselves. I sometimes hug people I hate to gauge the size of the hole I need to dig to bury them. A student with ambitions higher than a parrot can fly, Polly is Dregg's childhood victim / friend / rival. I will marry a beautiful woman and have 2 kids in the future. Definitely more than that. Tira is a glutton when it comes to love or punishing criminals. He looked into my eyes for more than 10 seconds. We're officially married now. I hope she'll get at least one boyfriend in the future. There's a bet going on whether I'll die first of alcoholism or Polly will die from his wife's pudding. I'm also a striving alcoholic. He'll never retire since he will have to spend time with his wife if he does. The perfect person to play the dead body. Boris was found dead in the morning by Tira. He has a single stab wound in the abdomen and probably bled to death. Are we sure Boris died from the stab wound? It was his boring personality that killed him. Oop. Stabbing 101. Stabbed in the front. So many ways to stab a person. I should practice on some dolls before I attack some postmen. To be honest, if she did kill someone, she's the kind of person to brag about it rather than hide it. Murder weapon. I mean, seriously, it's too obvious. So the murder was pre-planned. That is some hardcore planning to kill someone so boring. So Boris probably had the most fun in his life minutes before his death. I guess what they say is true. The most silent kids have the most loud thoughts. The very definition of boring. I guess the execution axe would be used today after all. I shouldn't show this clue to the professor unless I want to be accused of cheating. I doubt the professor will explain to me if I ask nicely. Apparently the Tira in this case is not a boyfriend-crazed maniac, but a dumb little girl who doesn't understand what dates are. Someone who knows Tira. I think Tira would have welcomed the rumors instead of squashing them. Do I dare dream to arrest Tira Lawford? It's good for Tira's sake that this is not a real case. What is it? I think I know who killed the pathetic Boris. Great. Now all you have to do is make Tira confess. What? But you... Why would you reveal the answer? Of course, you can't use the receipts as evidence since they were not part of the case. God damn it. That's why you're so confident. Who told you about them? Doesn't matter. Good luck trying to make that stubborn girl confess to a murder of a case of her own design. You are really enjoying this, aren't you? I'm enjoying this far more than my wife's visit to my in-laws. So, I was right. Your wife did return. Everyone, gather around. Mr. Morris is going to solve the case now. Wait, you said I didn't have to solve it, only give satisfactory findings. That was before you cheated. Now the entire class will suffer because of you. Except Boris. He is exempt from the results of this case. Boris, damn you. You were the stinking rat. Vengeance from beyond the grave. How the hell am I supposed to convince the stubborn ball of pride to confess? Looks like I will have to use that theory. When the heavens throw you out, you have no choice but to walk on the highway to hell. Cautiously. Hello, Tira. Lovely day we are having, aren't we? If you even dare hint that I killed Boris, I will pull out your entrails and use them to hang my clothes. Well, that ship drowned even before it touched the water somehow. Anyone else dares to accuse me of murdering an innocent man? To those people, I would like to ask you a few questions. God damn it, we even gave her the axe. Damn you, Boris, you deserve every insult I threw at you today. What? Giving up already? That's boring. You have so many clues in hand, right? Use them to convince her. That'd be like trying to tie up a bull with a thread rather than a rope. Either way, it seems I don't have a choice. Pay attention, everyone. When the evidence is lacking, one must force the suspect to confess by pushing them in a corner. Dregg, explain to us why you think Tira is a suspect. Remember, a guilty conscience always reacts to facts. Fine. Here goes nothing. Alright, Tira, according to your own words, you hated Boris because he spread rumors. He was spreading rumors that you and him were romantically involved, and it angered you greatly, didn't it? Well, yeah, who would go out with that miserable pile of disappointment? My tender heart. In fact, you were so angry that you threatened to kill him. Did you or did you not threaten to kill him in front of all your classmates? Yes, but that was something I said in a fit of rage. It doesn't mean I did it. Oh, she's wavering. Shut up, Parrot. Unless you don't want children. Someone take that axe away from her already. Let's not forget you were also the first person on the scene. Kind of convenient, don't you think? That's because he was the one who called me to meet in here. This is useless. All in all, you don't have any solid proof that I killed Boris. Well, I have these receipts that... Hey! I already told you that you can't use that clue. God damn it, why are you making things more difficult? Because I hate you, that's why. You freaking idiot. I told you time and time not to piss off the wrong people. Now look what happened. Hey, get off your high horse. You know as well as me that it's impossible to change Tira's mind. Then try to follow rules once in a while, you pig. What do you think is the reason that this escalated to such a level? Hey, calm down. I won't have any fist fightings here. You think you're so much better than me. You're just a teacher's pet. Hey, at least I wasn't abandoned by my mother. Whoa, hey, guys, calm down. Shut up. I'll get my first demerit because you're too stubborn to even act like a culprit in a fake case. Screw you. I'm not bending my ideals for some man-created grading system. Oh, so what? You're picking on her too. At least my parents are alive, unlike yours, whose mother is... That's enough, you two. I won't have any roughhousing in this place. Professor, this guy's useless. Please grade us differently from him. I can't do that. I was not really serious when I said I would exclude Boris from the results. What? I was in hot water too all this time. Ugh. Then can you at least allow the use of the receipts clue? Hey, don't bother. I will not change my mind even if you two fight like that. Just please, I really believe in my own justice. I can't allow myself to think I hurt an innocent person. Not even for a second. I know. Professor can give extra credit for any additional methods used. Though will not give us a passing grade, I'll take what I can get. Fine. I'll allow Dregg to use the receipts clue. But that's as far as I'll allow it. You hear that, Dregg? You can use the receipts now. Hey, Polly. Yes? Yeah, what the hell? That's what you get for slapping me so hard. Hey, I told you, no fighting. Thought we agreed to fake it. What? God, that slap shook me to the bones. I had to slap you real hard in order to make it believable. It worked, so stop your bitching. What the hell is going on? Well, I knew you wouldn't change your mind, so I had to change the course of the entire case in order to accommodate that. And for that, Dregg needed the receipts clue. So you intended to fight? This whole thing was an act? But you guys insulted each other's parents. Polly, he called it out on your mother. Boris, please. How could I become a cop if I lose my cool over things? Besides, I knew Dregg didn't mean to truly insult her. You too, Polly. I thought you were a good student. I am a good student, sir. I always give my grades priority over everything else, even if it means going against the teacher. But how does that help? I'm not changing my stand. I will never hurt an innocent person, right? Yes, damn it. Then what the hell were you hoping to accomplish with all of this? Easy. I'll simply prove that Boris was not a good person. What? You... what? What? But I'm the victim of this story. Dregg, what are you... Relax. I just got slapped by Polly to get my hands on the receipts. Have some faith in me for once. Okay. What is wrong with you? Boris is the victim. How is he the bad guy? All will be explained. But first, let's start with these goddamn receipts I tortured myself to get my hands on. These receipts show that Boris had dinner at a fancy restaurant with someone many times. It was obviously Tira. Yes, so what about it? I already told you that myself, Boris, invited me to free dinners from time to time. Doesn't that mean that they were dating? No, at least Tira never thought of it that way, according to her lines, which you gave, by the way. Tira never thought of them as dates. She was just there for the free food. That's right. However, Boris felt differently. He really thought that he was dating Tira, but when he tried announcing that, Tira reacted negatively, rejecting him outright in front of everyone. So she thought of them as just friends. Now, I don't know about me, but if a normal person like Boris was shamed in front of the entire class like that, shouldn't he be infuriated? Wouldn't he be infuriated beyond a doubt after realizing that Tira didn't love him and dumped him to protect her image? That's a possibility. But I wasn't... Sorry, Boris, you're supposed to be dead. Your opinions are pretty much non-existent at this point. What? I mean, that makes sense, but... Let's not forget the fact that according to our first witness, she was the one who was invited to meet up with Boris. Wait, what are you saying? I'm saying that the killer is not you, but... Boris is the one who wanted to kill Tira, which is why he called Tira over. What? Wait, I'm confused. All in all, Boris committed involuntary suicide. He what? They just call it an accident and stop making up new words. He's saying that Boris's death was an accident. But it doesn't make any sense. Besides, it doesn't match the story. Except we don't know the story. Only you do. We're not gods. We can't see through time, so we rely on the clues and testimonies. Well, what proof do you have that Boris was there to kill Tira and not the other way around? That's what I'm going to explain now. Psycho? Me? Tira never considered those dinners as dates, but you did, and when Tira rejected you, you got angry. If you think about it, Tira wouldn't kill you anyway, since no one would believe that Boris was saying Tira since she's picky. And Boris was already a loser, and this incident made him more of a laughingstock. Dude, harsh. A loser with no friends to speak of, Boris was insanely angry at Tira for his misfortune and hated her deeply. I don't know about Tira, but you certainly had a strong motivation to hurt her. Are you saying that, putting all these facts in perspective, the one who was supposed to die was not Boris, but Tira? So he is a bad guy. But that is conjecture too. You don't have any proof. As a matter of fact, I do. The toxin that the blade was coated with. What about it? It's not even real. Yes, where does it come from? And with that level of potency, only Boris could have procured it. What? How are you so sure? Boris, unlike the rest of us, is doing this course because of his father, who is a farmer. His father is a farmer, which gives Boris his immediate access to the toxin since farmers have pesticides for their farms. I mean, that's true, but... Sir, please, we're just stating the facts, unless you want to add information into this previously not disclosed to us. Of course, that would make this whole case invalid, since evidence was hidden from us, thus making us unable to solve this case. I'm pretty sure that the principal would like to hear about this, wouldn't you say? Are you threatening me? No, we're just trying to solve a case, and we're just making sure that we have all the facts. Damn it! Fine, then. But remember, this case says that Tira killed Boris. You can't change that. Stop deciding my fate. Relax, all sides will be satisfied. Tira was definitely involved in Boris's death. But you proclaimed it was an accident. It was an accident. You remember what you told me when I asked you about the murder weapon and the toxin? What about it? If I remember correctly, you said that the knife was completely covered with the toxin. Then doesn't that mean that Boris was also in contact with it? What? Are you saying that Boris was that stupid that he forgot to cover his hilt and got himself affected? Yes, and according to the coroner's report, the toxin can make someone hallucinate. The idiot came in contact with his own toxin and began to hallucinate, and when Tira came in, he attacked her like a madman. Tira, being the omnivorous bear she is, defended herself with all her might, and the result was... Boris died in the scuffle. Tira was just protecting herself from the madman. What? Tira, you did not murder an innocent man. You stopped a criminal from killing you, and it was just an accident. Wait, was that your goal all along? Tira, if you hadn't fought off Boris, he would have attacked more students or teachers in his crazed hallucination. One could say that you're a hero, who defended the world and accidentally killed the criminal to protect yourself. Yeah.
Tira, you never broke your code. So if you agree with what we said and confess, you may not even be imprisoned.
Alright, I'm okay with this.
What?
Damn it, Tira. A murder is still a murder. Not if I plead self-defense, which is looking pretty strong right now. Not to mention, this makes me a hero, right?
Of course it does. Right, everyone?
Psst, our grades depend on it.
We passed! Yay for Tira! Boo for Boris! Death to Dregg just because I hate him!
Thank you. Thank you very much. Please, it was the least I could do.
Thank the heavens that she was persuaded so easily.
Easy? My mother got insulted and you got slapped in the face.
Actually, you know what? I take it back. This was easy considering her volatile nature. But what about me? I just died a psychopath and everyone's cheering for my killer instead. That's what you get for selling out your friends. Change the way you act if you don't want to end up like the case Boris.
So, sir, thank you for this invaluable experience. I will get back at you. All three of you, damn it.
I wouldn't recommend that.
Are you threatening me? Nope, it's a warning. Polly has a deep hatred for people who abuse their authority. Someone like you.
You tried putting down those who wish to learn simply to soothe your own ego. That's unbecoming of a teacher.
We'll listen to you as long as you don't cross the line.
When you obstruct our way forward for your petty amusements,
we'll not be afraid to stomp anyone who crosses our paths. We want to be cops, the ones who maintain the law.
The law, which says no one is above it. And we want to protect it, since doing that will protect the people we care about. And we'll never allow any crime to go unpunished, so that the souls of those wronged can be at peace. And the balance of the universe will always be stable.
You stupid waste of foods. Why didn't you include me in your plans? Do you know how scared I was when you two started fighting?
Yes, beat him to a bloody pulp.
What makes you think you're not part of this bloody pulp?
Say what? Why me too? Serves you right.
If you do not trust me, then why are we friends?
But we did it because we trust you. We knew you wouldn't bend your ideals. In fact, we counted on it. We needed the professor to believe that too. The receipt's clue was important. It was that clue that gave Boris motive, so we needed that clue from the professor.
But why didn't you say anything to me? I could have helped too.
You already helped by being who you are, a stubborn pain in the ass. And let's be honest, your acting skills aren't just bad, it's horrendous. So it was better that way.
Mommy, are you bastards complimenting me or insulting me? I still have the axe stashed nearby just in case.
Just in case for what? I thought you didn't hurt innocent people.
The hell makes you think you two are innocent? You played with this delicate maiden's heart.
Speaking intensely. Don't laugh at delicate maiden for the sake of your family jewels. Don't laugh.
I really hate that you went behind my back, but you did it to protect what I held dear, my ideals. And for that, I forgive you.
The hell do you mean I forgive you?
What?
Are you serious? We don't even get a thanks for protecting your stubbornness?
We just made enemies out of a teacher. Do you even understand the ramifications for us who are his students? Relax, he helped a sister out, so she'll help look out for her peasant followers.
Who are you calling a peasant follower? I vomit blood.
I know the teacher's wife personally. One word from me, and the teacher's life would become a living hell. More so than now.
Wait, really? We're safe?
This unworthy peasant follower is happy to hear these delightful words from his master. I already hinted that to the professor. I think he'll simply forget today's events for the sake of his mental health.
For someone who has strong ideals, that was very underhanded.
Screw him, he bullied us today. So I just gave him a taste of his own medicine. Besides, isn't that the job of cops? To bully the bullies of the world? To protect the ones who are bullied?
That's one way to put it, young lady. Principal Zeal.
Who's that with the principal? He looks familiar. Rue Valorius, right? I've seen him alongside my father several times while solving cases.
That's right, Mr. Abbott. Good morning, Miss Tira. How is Madame Johanna faring?
Oh, the matron? Still managing the orphanage. I say, you do look familiar. Did I beat you up for any illegal activities?
No, Tira. This is the cop who was there when that rich lady tried to kick you out at the orphanage. That's correct, Dregg. How have you been? You know damn well how I've been.
Well, Gru, is this the person you were looking for?
No, he's not that kind of person. Too much pride. He'll never work under such vile people. But I must say, I may not have found the person I was looking for, but I found the 3 aces I have been longing for. I finally have a good hand for once.
Eh? Who? Us? Apparently Officer Gru doesn't know about our records. You're better off trying to recruit the janitor.
There's a class full of students behind this door that'll give you better candidates, even if you select them blindfolded. Oh, but Dregg, I'm not looking for a run-of-the-mill person. The people I want working for me should have an unwavering heart, like Miss Tira.
I'm sorry, I've been exposed to many compliments/insults today, so I can't tell if you just called me stubborn in a roundabout way.
A mind like a flowing river capable of changing direction as it sees fit as long as it reaches the sea, like Mr. Polly here.
Results are results. As long as I don't hurt somebody innocent, I'll take any means necessary to reach my goal.
And last but not least, an indomitable soul who will even make the heavens change its laws to defeat you.
State your reason for buttering us up.
Are we going to be served as dinner? Something similar.
Huh? Gru, what are you up to?
You must fight poison with poison sometimes. And if we want to take out the enemy spy within us, we should plant some of our own within these walls.
What? An actual case? We get to beat up actual bad guys?
Not exactly. But yeah, if it comes to that, sure.
If we do this, can we get extra credit?
I'll do one better. I can recommend you 3. With that, you'll start at a better position when you graduate.
I demand a lifetime supply of alcohol as compensation.
Also, if I die, I want the alcohol to be buried with me. What? No. Looks like you took over your father's habits quite gracefully. But more importantly, you won't die. All you have to do is keep an eye on any suspicious activities happening in the campus.
If there really is a spy, they won't attack you, as it will confirm the spy's existence. Besides, I will be keeping an eye out for their safety.
What exactly are we looking for? Any clues regarding the Bloodhound Mafia? Any secret dealings, or any tampering with the Academy's systems? From this moment on, we are starting the operation to purge the world of the Bloodhound Mafia and fly high. We'll have to practice extreme caution, so only talk about the case to people who know the code name for it.
What's the code name for this case?
The code name of this case is given in the memory of my dearly departed friend, Officer Skylar Carter. In his name, we'll purge the evils that have wronged him. We'll call this case, from now on, Skybound.
I know all the dark places where my mind goes.
Next part? Part 2. Who'd have guessed?
How you make me feel is something primal.
Alright, well, next month, Chapter 2.